Yes, good morning, my fans. This is your boy Bonnie again, coming to you with another little morning vlog. This one is if you do any form of charity, this video is dedicated to you around the world. But also remember, if it's the first time on the channel, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also leave a comments. Let me know what you think about the video and the contents that on the channel. So this is about Bonnie coming again with you. Now what I'm talking about today, I love charity work. For me personally, when I hear about anybody at all who helping someone somewhere around the world, you touch my heart. Just like how you touched the heart of Jesus, because Jesus is love, and he believes in love, and he believes in giving. So when you give to someone, you give to Jesus. Believe it. Anytime you help someone, you help Jesus. Yeah? So what I'm talking about today, I'm talking about people who sow into people's life, give to people, and help people in whatever way you help them. Them say charity start from home. And if you're going to be working as a charity, you have to start from home. Give what you can. Now, my passion is to help people in whatever way, shape, or form I can afford to do so. And I want to tell you, God speak to me many years ago, and God told me to start up a social club. And I'm saying to God, God, how am I going to start a social club? I've never started a social club before. I've never run a social club before. But God still instilled this thing into me to start this club. And I have no idea. And the time I was in church, and the church that I was in is called Four Winds Ministry. And in that stage, I come up with the word club. So at that stage, because it come in my head, the name club, I decided to start the club as Four Winds Social Club. So I start off the club in a church hall, and when I start the club first, it was like there was almost nobody there, and I have to spend money to pay for the rental of the hall. But let me tell you something, and I'm gonna cut this short and sweet, because this club, I've run it for 5 years. But there's a thing called passion. When you have passion for something, or when you're doing something and you're doing it from your heart, you don't care how hard it becomes, you still gonna keep doing it. When everybody turn them back on you, you gonna still doing it, because you're not doing it for people. You're doing it from your heart, and you're doing it because you love people and you want to do it. So when I start this club, it in the name of the church, and I couldn't get help from the church to run the club. The club been growing, and you're not getting the help and the support from the club, from the church. So I lie down one night, and I hear, in my spirit, I hear this thing called Free Will Social Club. Remember, the name of the club is Four Winds Social Club, which is named after the church Four Winds Ministry. But because there was no help from the ministry to run the club, the Spirit told me to break away from the church. Now listen, this was hard to do because when you're in a church, running a club, in the name of the church, and you're gonna break away from the church and start the club into a different name, is a channel, but it's something I prepare to go. So I break away, I open back the club in a different name, open bank account and everything in a different name called Free Will Social Club. So it is no longer Four Winds Social Club, it's Free Will Social Club. Free. It have no connection to nowhere, nobody, no joining, nothing at all. It's free. I run this club for 5 years. 5 years I run this club. On my own. Yes, I do get little volunteer help here and there, here and there, here and there. But it was very, very, very hard to do. Because when you're doing something and you can't get anybody to help you, it's hard. So the worst part of this club, one night I go out, because I used to run this every Friday night. And I have anything between 25 and 30 children come to this club every Friday night. And when you don't have people to help you, it's very hard. I remember one night I turned up to the club and I have 25 children turn up to the club tonight because a youth club. And it was only me alone with 25 children. And let me tell you something, it is very hard because imagine you are a parent and you have somewhere to go and you know this club is running and you bring your child and leave them at the club and gone out and only to realize that the club never opened that night and your child end up on the street. You will be very gutted and I will be painful. So what happened? That night I have to run that club on my own with 25 children under the age of 15-year-old. 25 children under the age of 15-year-old. Now, it was hard, but I did it. And because of that situation, I have to make a decision to close the club down, which was very painful, very painful, very painful. Now, I run trips to Belgium. I run up to 3 double-decker coach to Belgium. 2 to Belgium, 3 to Great Yarmouth, 2 to France, and these are double-decker coaches. And for the 5 years I've been running this club, it's come from funded. I get funded from the lottery. I get funded from about 5 different corporations. They gave me money to support the children them and run the club. So because of these things, when I see somebody out there doing any form of charity work, helping somebody, you touch my heart. And I want to say a big, big, big respect to every person who have a charity, who run a charity and who do charity. I was a foster carer. When I met my ex, she was a foster carer and I automatically end up in it. I do fostering. And let me tell you something, fostering is not an easy task. And I want to say today to every foster parent, if you is a foster parent and you watching this video, I am asking you, leave a comments in this comments box, because fostering is like having a child of your own just born and you can't sleep at night because This child is waking up in the middle of the night, crying for food or for change, whatever it is, and you can't sleep. So you will lose your night's sleep because of this. Mother, you know what I'm talking about. Fostering is something similar like that. Because when you pick up a child that is not yours and bring to your house, and these children that you pick up as foster child decide to be naughty, these kids, they will leave your house and then disappear, and you will home until how much o'clock in the night, and when these children don't come home, you have to phone the police. And you have to wait up until the police come. And then when the police come, you have to sit there and you have to describe these children to the police. You have to tell them what kind of clothes they have on, what complexion are they, what the hair look like, and all of these type of things you have to. And the police will sit there and then write and then write and then write. These are not your children. This is some of the children you take in because your heart, you have that heart. When that police leave your house, probably 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning and gone, you go back to bed, but you can't sleep. Because when you lie down there, you have to be waiting and waiting and waiting for the door to knock. Because the police gone out, they gone search for this child, because you have to give them information about the child, where the child friend live, who is the child friend, and all of these things. And when they do find that child, sometimes they might find them 2 o'clock in the morning when they knock on their friend doors, or 1 o'clock in the morning, or 5 o'clock in the morning, and you've been up all night waiting and waiting. And then the police come with them, and you sit there with them and these children, or this child, and then ask question on them right up, and then what? You lose your whole night's sleep. And because these children, they have no heart, they have no care, that don't mean nothing to them. So what happened? They go back at 2 nights after, and they do the same thing again, and you have to call the police again. So having a foster child at your home, if you have a good one, thumbs up to you. You have children, they mash up your car, they mash up your house, but because you love what you do, you still carry on and do it. So I'm saying to every person who do any form of charity work, helping whether children, adult, young, whatever age group, 90-year-old, this video is dedicated to you, because I know when you love someone and you go out there and help someone, God love you. God elevate you. God put you in a position where you don't even think you would be. So, out there in Jamaica, I saw people in Jamaica helping people, bring them out of some situation. I am a Jamaican. I born and grew up in Jamaica. Yes, I live into ghetto. I see a bit of hard life in Jamaica. I capture land and I build a house. In Harborview in Jamaica upon the hills, I build a house up there from boards. That's where I used to live before I come to the UK. But when I watch YouTube video and see some things and some place and where people live, I never know people in Jamaica was living in these conditions. And it's only fair for me now to say to the people who is going around and helping these people in whatever way they're helping them, a big respect, a big thank you, a big God bless you. So I'm gonna say people like Miss Donna, people like Jamaica Life Nice, and the rest who is coming on board. There's another charity in Jamaica. I can't remember the name right now as I'm talking, but there's another charity in Jamaica. I want to say to you as well, big up, you know yourself. There's 3 charity that I see in Jamaica that I really, I will give you a thumbs up. 3, Miss Donna, Jamaica Life Nice, and I can't remember the other one name. Tanya, you're coming. I can see you coming. I'm watching you. Don't think I'm not watching you. But what I'm saying here, charity is my heart. I love charity. I'm not in position to give financially at the moment, but my love, my prayer, my heart is there with you along the way. Every step of the way you take, and every person you help, I am there with you. Every person you visit, I am there with you. And I'm telling you plain, one day, I am going to come to Jamaica myself. And I will link shoulder with you. Because I love what you do. I want to rub shoulder with you. I want to shake hand with you and tell you thanks personally for what you're doing. So, Miss Donna, big up to you on what you do. Again, Jamaica Life Nice, big up to you on what you do. Tanya, you're coming, big up to you. And there's another charity out there in Jamaica. I cannot remember the name right now. But big up to you. When I remember your name, I will give you the thumbs up. So, as I said, this is me, your boy Bunny, rambling about. Because I am happy. I am happy. I am happy to see what my brother and sister is doing for people in Jamaica, because they opened my eye. I never know that people was suffering in Jamaica like this until when you lot go out there into this wide world and show us on your camera what is taking place in Jamaica. God bless you. God keep you. God guide you. God strengthen you, that you can continue. Go out there and do what you do for the elderly and the younger people who need help. A big respect to you. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This is your boy Bunny. I am in and I'm out, and I'm saying peace, 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 and love. Thank you.